Hi, thanks for tuning in. I've got Peter Hay with me today. We recently helped Peter sell a property, and I've asked him to come in and put himself in front of the camera so that he can share his thoughts with you, and you can get a bit more of an idea of what it's like when you deal with McMahon Real Estate. So thanks for coming in, Peter. We appreciate it. So tell me, perhaps you could give us a little bit of background. The property in question was near Collie, was a rural property. It was owned by your uncle, and perhaps you could just give us a little bit of background on the property, the process, and why you chose to put McMahon's to work.
Right, the property belonged to my uncle, as you said. He's recently had to go into aged care, and so we needed to sell the property in order to fund his aged care needs. We hadn't had a lot to do with the property in times gone by. My uncle was a reasonably private sort of fellow, so we didn't see him that often. So we knew a little bit about the existence of the property, but that was about it.
Yeah.
So we found a local real estate agent and talked to him about what we needed to do, and he said, "Oh yes, well, I'll see how we go." So we listed it, and after 6 months we'd had nothing, no offers, very little communication, and we had no idea where to go next. So when we came across yourselves, after a couple of discussions, it was obvious that you had a plan for actually getting things sold rather than we'll see how it goes. So yes, we decided to list with you, and the amount of market research that you did for a property which is really quite unique in terms of no direct road access, 15 kilometres outside of Collie, in a sort of difficult area, you're able to pull together information and come to a view of where the market was at for this type of property, which did an awful lot for us in terms of informing us, so that we could see, okay, this is likely to be where we're really at in terms of if we want a buyer, this is where we need to be. So that process was very informative and gave us a lot of satisfaction that you had done your research and you laid out a strategy for this is how we sell the property.
Okay. And once we started the process, did we live up to your expectations?
I exceeded them for sure. There was a lot of communication as to where things were at. Roseanne McMahon was very active in terms of chasing down the local council, main roads, Department of Parks and Wildlife about the various access issues, road reserves, all those sorts of things that we had attempted to do, but without really much success. Didn't really know where to start. Roseanne just chased all those things down for both our purposes and for potential buyers once the inquiries started coming in. She was very active putting all that information together.
Okay. And when we got to the point of buyers wanting to make offers, were you comfortable that we were working hard to get the best result for you and your uncle?
Yeah, absolutely. The strategy you laid out earlier was sort of put into play and managed to achieve a result which was really very good compared to where we thought we might end up after the previous 6 months of nothing with the other agent.
Okay. Terrific. Thank you. Thanks, Peter. And I guess for the benefit of our viewer, if they were considering putting us to work, what would be your advice?
I wouldn't hesitate. They have a very good plan. They have a extremely good knowledge of real estate within Western Australia, and got a result far better than we expected with the property, with all its difficulties.
Yeah, thank you. And it was a pleasure to be able to help get Uncle Bob settled. It's a difficult time.
Very comforting.
So if you're looking to take your property from for sale to sold, we'd certainly love to have a chat with you. So give us a call when you're ready.